Before I get started with this week's readings, I just want to let you guys know a little something. Had a loss in the family. My eldest brother passed away Saturday night. He had been battling pancreatic cancer, among other things, and the news came as a shock. Wasn't really ready for it. He was only, I want to say, 60. I'm bad with dates, but too young. That's for sure. Too young. I'm sad, but I'm happy that he's no longer suffering. And so I don't know if my energy might be a little this week. I'm feeling a lot of different things. Sad but happy. Like I said, we don't want the people that we love to suffer with illness and disease. So health is a huge thing, folks. Take care of your health. And yeah, so my brother Junior, he gave me one of my most favorite toys in the whole world, a wish bear. I loved it so much I tattooed it on myself. I did this. Okay, I didn't give someone else the thing, and I did this. I put this on me. It was challenging, but I did it, and I love this Care Bear tattoo. I no longer have the original wish bear, but I do have one that is an exact match. I have this old picture. Yeah, 35 millimeter camera. A little bit of damage on me there. Oh my gosh, that's me. 1997. There's my mom, one of my brothers. This is my eldest brother, Junior. He's the one that passed. Oh my gosh, 1997. Look at that. That is some 90s right there. 90s makeup. Look at wow. I was like, I think it's starting to look a little bit more like my mom. I can't believe it. That is such an old picture. But Junior, love you. Love you, love you. So he was a very sweet individual. My dad didn't have friends. People didn't like my dad, and nobody really came to visit us. Um, but Junior would. He would be brave, and he would come. Um, and so that meant a lot to me when I was little. I appreciated that very much. He was a big guy. Excuse me. It's morning that I'm recording this, and I haven't even brushed my hair. So, and this is my microphone. He's always giving me a hand. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I love Junior very much. He knows it, and I haven't spoken to him in a while, but I know he knows, and I know he's good on the other side. Ah, oh, man, he's with, geez. So my grandmother, little backstory here. She had 9 kids. There's only two left. My mom and one of my uncles, and yeah, that's family is shrinking as time goes on. So I'm a mix of things right now. I know he's fine. I know he's with all our loved ones that have already moved on. And so that is what brings me peace and comfort. And, I'll be fine, but I'm just, I'm just, So it's going to be all right. So, what we're going to do this week, I'm going to keep with that theme that I started on Sunday with the questions. We're going to do what you don't see coming. It's kind of a statement. What do you not see coming? That's more of a question. What is the key to your success? Also a statement. Is it a question? What? Yes, okay, it's a question. It's too early. And then a message from your future self, which I really like. So we're just going to continue in that vein. And here we go. All right, Cancer, we are doing the same questions, statements that we had on Sunday. So let's go ahead and get your bonus cards here. We're going to ask, what do you not see coming? What is the key to your success? And then we're going to get a message from your future self, which I think is pretty darn cool. Just a little different. I usually just take whatever message comes through, but just wanted to ask some questions. Okay, and if there's questions that you want answers to, you can ask, and we'll see what we can do in the Sunday readings. All right, let's see what your moon energy is. Cancer, moon energy. What do we have? Dun, 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 dun. All right, got that Houdini song in my head. All right. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. How beautiful. All right. Now let's do our energy oracle. I selected all the energy cards for this just to kind of get an overview of your energy for these questions and answers. Let's see. We have, man holding a coin. So faith in your dreams, star card, right? Maybe cups energy, but star card. Man holding a coin, that feels like King of Pentacles. And that's a 7. All right, let's get our chakra energy. All right, so family came out, so we'll take that one. And I do feel like, of all the signs, I do get a very deep sense of family for you, whether it's family you created through your friendships and whatnot, or just your own immediate family. All right, so first question, what is something that, I almost said Taurus, that Cancer doesn't see coming? What does Cancer not see that is on its way? All right, what you don't see coming. Virgo. Solitude, hermit energy. Ooh, Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. All right, let's see what's crossing this energy. 7 of Pentacles. There's some Taurus energy right there. What's crossing? What you don't see coming. Oh, the Hanged Man on the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. Okay. All right. So what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming. Maybe some time alone, some time away, or you coming out of some time alone, some time away, some time off is what I'm getting with the Hermit. The Hermit has gone into Hermit mode to kind of reestablish and reaffirm what their hopes, dreams, and goals are, because that's how I view the Lantern, although here it looks like a time turner, which is pretty cool, hourglass. And I feel like there's a lot more determination now to see this through, Cancer. A lot more thought being put into how you manage your resources, your time, effort, energy, money, all those things, love, it's all resources. The 7 of Pentacles is saying that you are putting in the work, you're putting in the effort, you do have expectations of how this harvest is going to go, what you're going to receive for your efforts. This is also a card of making adjustments if you need to. You know, there's a thoughtful energy here. And perhaps what you don't see coming during this time could be that 5 of Cups. It could be this great idea, could be both. We have the Hanged Man, kind of almost feels like it's connected to this Hermit energy here, where you've taken a hiatus to kind of reevaluate and realign yourself with your spiritual goal. I'm feeling that here with all of these cards. We have the Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is victory. And here's that have faith in your dreams, you know, because that's what the Hermit is reestablishing within you. You just need perspective. So the Hangman, if you think about it, he's kind of in a timeout. He's in limbo. He's decreasing his sensory intake, if you will, in order to have an epiphany, in order to have enlightenment with this Ace of Swords. So there could be an answer that you are searching for that says you will find it when you are in a still and calm mind. Because I think we can all agree, if you are upset or angry or tense about anything, you can't really think clearly or correctly. So there's something here that I feel like you're on the way to manifesting, but Maybe it's too slow. I don't know. There's something here that you are currently working on that I feel like you're looking for a breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like, a breakthrough with those cards. We kind of did them together. And I think that that's what's happening. You are going to get a breakthrough, an epiphany. Now let's deal with this over here, what you don't see coming. If there is in your life sadness, regret, anything like that, over something that obviously it's in the past, it already happened, there's nothing you can do about it. You've got to, I feel like this is a phoenix energy. You got to rise from the ashes. So it could be that I get the feeling here that there is some type of sadness of what you no longer have, but you don't even want it anyway, right? The universe is always reminding us that there are more opportunities out there. You know, there are. There is a King of Wands crossing this energy. This is Leo energy. It's entrepreneurial, but it's very fiery. This has the energy to just burn up this right here. What I mean by that is it's just kind of the King of Wands is very inspired and is not going to linger in that kind of energy. They're going to rise up. This will actually be the inciting incident to make them rise up, because this is not the kind of energy that the King of Wands is going to want to be in for very long. The King of Wands is very outgoing. The King of Wands is ready to get started on new projects. You know, this is a very entrepreneurial energy here. So I feel like there's something that isn't turning out exactly how you expected. And I think maybe that's why you're hoping for this epiphany. But Spirit is coming through here to say that you have the strength and the power with this King of Wands energy to overcome any kind of disappointment. You know, I think I think this energy is what is influencing this need, this desire here. And I do think if you give yourself time to reflect, you will have the epiphany that you're wanting. It will come to you. And it could be such a grand idea that you come into this King of Wands energy, this very inspired energy is what I'm feeling here. Oh, now we have, look at this. The Queen of Wands was on top, and now the Seven of Swords. So this is the key to your success is to be bold. Oh, and look at that. Take a leap of faith. Now we have the full Aquarius energy. It's saying, you know, the King and Queen of Wands is a divine pair, very passionate. But I'm feeling with you that this is, you know, you're uniting both your masculine and your feminine sides, because we all have that duality within us. This is you really coming into your own. All right, secret to your success. Oh, choices. We have the Lovers and Gemini. Now we have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Okay. So I think this is amazing that it came out this way. Secret to your success. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The Lovers is about a choice. And we have, if you think about Gemini, Gemini is the twins, right? And it represents the two aspects of ourselves, masculine, feminine. Okay? And this is you, I feel like, choosing to combine yourself. You know, not trying to be just one thing or the other. This is a true balance. You're choosing you. You know, this communication here is also highlighted with Mercury. You know, be bold with your communication, not mean or rude, but speak what you want, what you desire. The Queen of Wands follows the sun. She follows her happiness. She does what she wants to do, not what other people want her to do, Cancer. That's what I'm seeing here. The secret to your success is to be bold and to have faith in your dreams, for sure. But when it comes to choices, you want to choose what is going to make you happiest here. And this is about that truth and this heart's desire, this dream here. This is saying to have some mystery. The key to your success is to hold on to your dreams, but to not tell everybody your business. I feel like this is one of those things where it's saying keep things to yourself, to keep the energy pure until you're ready to release it to the world. You know, so do finish, or maybe sometimes you can't finish, but I would keep as much private and to yourself as you can right now. And that's going to be the secret to your success. It really will be. Because, you know, when we tell people what we're doing, sometimes they can poo-poo it. Oh, well, you'd never done that before. Oh, do you really think you can do that? We don't want none of that murking up the waters or making you feel like you can't achieve your goals. So I would say keep it private for now. And the secret to your success, the Fool is very bold, very brave. If you think about it, this is saying be open to taking a leap of faith when the time comes. That's going to be secret to your success. But it's also saying, we have a 7 again. It's also saying to stand firm with your boundaries. Have firm boundaries is what this is saying for your success. You're not going to let people just walk all over you, Cancer. Okay, so have firm boundaries. Protect your energy is what I'm feeling here. Protect your innocence, because the Fool is a very innocent energy. The Fool doesn't retain anything negative. I think you have a really big heart, Cancer. I think you forgive people really easily. And the only issue I have with that is letting people who have hurt you multiple times back in. Just don't. You know, keep them at bay. Because the really terrible people that are out there, they love, you know, good, kind people that forgive. Because that's their bread and butter. They can't pull anything over on you and keep using and abusing you if you forgive them and let them back in. You got to forgive them and close the door, leave them outside and say, sorry, that's just how that is. You can never let them back in. You know, you can never trust them again. It's like the boy who cried wolf. That's their problem, isn't it? You know, I don't know why that story's coming out, but do just be careful with the information you share with others. Be bold and brave, but just also, this is like cautious optimism here. All right, what is a message? That feels like a message from your future self. Now let's get a message from your future self here. All right, message from your future self. All right. Ooh, 8 of Cups. All right. Page of Swords. And the page. Look at all these pages. All right, what's crossing this for Cancer? Message from... And these, it's messages. Look at that. Message from your future self. A lot of pages coming in. Not surprised. Okay. 8 of Pentacles on the 8 of Cups. Judgment, Scorpio. And the 3 of Cups with the Page of Cups. So we have Page of Cups twice. Okay? And I know what it's saying. I know what your future self is saying. Your future self, the message to you is to walk away from situations, emotions, thoughts, just whatever is not supporting you right now, not supporting your dreams. Just walk away from it. You're done. You don't owe any of these things explanation. When you're done, you're done. You know, you're not trying to start arguments or just, you know, it's just time to go. It's time to focus on what you're doing here. You have 7 Pentacles, now you have the 8. This is a refocus of your emotional energy as well. This is putting the good parts of your emotions into what you're doing for work. And this could be very cathartic for you right now. It's just to be focused on what you're doing for your pinnacles is what I feel. You could be working hard on your own inner emotions with that Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, but this is generally a card of releasing. So your future self is saying when you release this past and you just really let it go and just stay focused on the now, present moment, path of mastery, and what you're wanting in the future, because we do see that here with the Seven of Pentacles, there's expectation. When you focus on that, you'll be a lot happier. Focus on that. Page of Swords and Judgment. So your future self is saying, stay curious. Stay curious with the Page of Swords. If there's something you want to know more about, ask. And Judgment is a second chance. You could be feeling like this is your second chance to live, a second chance starting over, especially if you're walking away from things. When you walk away from things that was holding you back, holding you down energetically, it's going to feel like you're being reborn, like a rebirth. That's what it's going to feel like. You're getting a new lease on life is what I just heard. Yeah, that's the message that I'm getting here, because we have messages here with the Page of Swords. That this is a new beginning. That's what that rebirth is, a new beginning. And now we have the Page of Cups again, this time as like your underneath energy in the Three of Cups. Your future self is telling you to leave behind the old, but embrace this smaller group. This is card of celebration, but community, socializing. Three of Cups is your tribe. Three of Cups is people that support you, love you. This is right underneath that family card. It doesn't have to be actual family. Your family can be really close friends. They support you, love you. They encourage you to follow this Ace of Cups in your hand, your heart's desire. So this is your future self saying to focus on the really meaningful people in your life that help and support you. That's what this is saying to me. But to let go of the other stuff, to just let it go. All right, let's see what our bonus is. Oops. Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, and enlightenment. Right there. Wow. Open to the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. Wow. Key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures wait for those ready to let go of the past. That's your key here to success, is letting go of the past. Yep. And staying focused on your heart's desire, and having firm boundaries too, not letting toxic people in. You have good luck here. You have horseshoe. Nice. You bag something important, such as a new job or a raise. I was looking at this and that man holding a coin earlier, and it could be, because he's an entrepreneur, it could be a job offer. And we have table, hard work ahead, or just work. It's you showing up every day and putting in the hard work, easy work, whatever it is, right? It's diligence. Okay, Cancer, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.